What is going on, nerds and nerdettes? It's your boy Stevie B with this week's haul video. I know I'm running a little behind tonight. I had a lot of things to do, but I've got some food in my belly. Got me some sweet tea in my commemorative Justice League cup. So we are ready to get this party started. Let's see what is in the news. Really hasn't been much in the news lately that I can think of, but man, I'm excited because there's one thing, there's a book in here that I finally got my hands on. It has been a book that I've been chasing for a couple years now, and we'll get to it. But also, man, that pesky debate on polybagged comics, open them or leave them sealed, has finally been resolved, and we'll get to that one here in just a few books. But let's get into the Midtown stuff, because let's get through it, because it's the same shit everybody's getting, but maybe not. First up, we got Spider-Boy number 12, the first appearance of Spider-Girl. Will it pan out? Who knows? Whenever I think it won't, it does. Whenever I think it will, it doesn't. So, who knows? Who knows? But I picked one up just in case. Next up, another one of them all-in covers. And this is the Flash, and I don't remember what issue it is. It's probably going to be a number 1 since number 14. The Flash number 14. That all-in cover, that gorgeous full. Like I said, I'm probably going to get like core characters of these, like Batman, Superman, Flash, Wonder Woman, Aquaman, so on and so forth. Basically the Justice League. Probably going to put together a Justice League set of these, with all them, minus Martian Manhunter, because apparently he's just never going to be a Justice League member again, replaced by Cyborg, who I'm not a big fan of. And next up, we got Wonder Woman, Absolute Wonder Woman number 1, with that cool foil logo cover. I've been picking up these Absolute, just the number 1s. That Batman, Absolute Batman, is kind of blowing up right now. So who knows? They may all do it. I don't know. Maybe it's just Batman. I'm not sure why the Batman one is blowing up. Basically because its symbol cover is hideous. God, it's hideous. It's hideous, but who knows? Next up, see, I won't make you wait too long. I'm gonna pay off that thumbnail, that clickbaity thumbnail right off the bat. The book that finally solves the debate on open or do not open polybagged comics comes with this New Mutants 98 facsimile, and it is a 3D facsimile. And I took it out of the bagging board, and as you can see, it's polybagged and comes with the 3D glasses in the back. Now, the brilliant thing about this polybag is, check it out. It is a resealable polybag. So finally the debate is over, but it gets better. So you could take it out of the polybag, and then when I took mine out, I saw it was resealable, and I was like, oh, cool. And then I got the 3D glasses, and I was like, well, crap. Now you got a debate on whether or not you open these or leave them sealed. No, you don't, because check this out. That's a little pull tab there, and they are also in a resealable package, so you can take them out and reseal it back up. So good job, Marvel. Good job. I love that they had that little workaround. That is awesome. And then when you're done, put them all back in there. It's hard to do and try to do it on camera. There you go. put it back in its poly bag. Come on. There we go. Put it back in its poly bag with your 3D glasses. I'm having a time with this thing. And just seal it back up. Genius. So now you can keep it in its poly bag. You can take it out of its poly bag. I imagine the fact that the poly bag is resealable kind of, I think it negates the use to keep it in the poly bag. It negates the reason for keeping it in the poly bag. So it's probably fine to take these out of the poly bag now because it's not going to make any difference. It's a resealable poly bag. So you don't know if you get this, if you were to buy this, you don't, if I was to sell this to you, you wouldn't know if I opened it or didn't open it or not or whatever because it reseals. So that is awesome. For the record though, the 3D in this is terrible. It darkens it too much and it just doesn't look very good. So, but I picked one up just because it's unique. And there we go. So, New Mutants 98, 3D facsimile. So there you go. And that concludes my Motown. I heard it through the grapevine. Heck, my Midtown. That concludes my Midtown pickups. And now we can get in to the one and the only New York Comic Con exclusive that I bought. And I bought it because it was reasonably priced on eBay. And I do have a foil facsimile, but it wasn't actually a facsimile. It was a 40th anniversary. It was a reprint with a homage facsimile cover, but it wasn't exactly like the original. But this one is the original, and it is Transformers #1. That Bill Sienkiewicz cover. Sienkiewicz, however you pronounce it. I hear people pronounce it both ways. But that foil facsimile. So they had it for $30, and I feel like that was a reasonable price because they probably paid $25 for it at the cons. So that is my only New York Comic Con exclusive that I got. And next, the comic book, as I mentioned at the beginning, I've been chasing this comic book for a couple years, and I feel like I kind of cheated. I'm not gonna lie. This was the holiest of all grails for the Comic Vantage mystery boxes, and everybody got one but me, and I didn't get one. So I finally got tired of it. Tired of trying to get one, and I broke down after buying the Miss PMS #0 and #1 by the same artist. I finally went and pulled the trigger on Condom Man #1. Like I said, I feel like I kind of cheated because I went out and bought it and I didn't win it. So, but I still wanted the book. But it's kind of bittersweet. I got the book, but I didn't win it, like everybody else kind of did. So I feel bad about it, that part, but I still got the book. So I'm happy. And of course, every one of these is signed and numbered on the back. So yeah, but Comic Vantage, Luis over at Comic Vantage, he's single-handedly driven the price of this book up from a dollar bin book to about a $30 to $40 book. So I figured if I'm going to get one now. And I did. Get some tea. All right. Now, as promised last week, I'm going to go through the Green Lantern pickups. Last week we went through the Flash. This week we're going to go through the Green Lantern pickups. And I think I have them in numeric order here, but I may not. But it doesn't matter. But I picked these up on Whatnot. Little bulk buy. I was happy to get them. Great covers. But anyway, let's just go through them. Green Lantern number 161. Cool cover. Who did the Pollard and DiCarlo cover? If I don't bang it all to hell. Next up, 172. And this is a Gibbons. Yeah, Gibbons cover. Love that cover. Cool. And the next up, we've got 175. Also a Gibbons cover. Green Lantern versus... See, it looks like it'd be King Shark, but it's not. It just says Shark Bait. I don't think that's King Shark. But, again, cool cover. And then also Gibbons cover. And this is a little minor key. It's 176. First appearance of Demolition. The team of Demolition. But love that cover. So a little minor key. I gotta pick these up, like $1 or $2 a piece. So I feel like I got a good deal. They're all in really good shape. I think there was one that had was beat up a little bit. And next up, got 178. First cameo of Predator. Not the Predator, but Predator. But little minor key there. Also, Gibbons cover. You'll see it's a pattern. It's a little run of Gibbons stuff. And to go with my 178, we got 179, which is the first full appearance and cover appearance of Predator. Booyah. So, little minor key. Again, like I said, minor key. They had him in some really dog shit. In fact, do I have one? Oh, this might not have been him. I'm not going to do that because I can't remember if it was him that had him in them dog shit bags and boards that were flimsy. But one of the Whatnot sellers I got, man, sent me books in bags and boards. Oops, there's 2 of them there, if that tells you anything. And this was the bag, and this was the board that they put them in. I mean, it just don't get any flimsier than that. So I had to rebag and board. I can't remember if it was, I guess it doesn't matter. I'm not going to mention the seller's name anyway, but I don't remember if it was the guy that sold me these or the guy that sold me this last batch. Might have been the guy that sold me this last batch. But anyway, next up, number 180. So that's cool. And next, 181. Where Green Lantern quits. So, a little minor key. Again, these are in great shape. And my bigger hit, I guess, would be 182. And this is the issue where John Stewart becomes the Green Lantern. Not first appearance of John Stewart, but I guess first appearance of John Stewart as a Green Lantern. Or he becomes a Green Lantern. So this is a minor key now, but has potential to be a bigger key with John Stewart clearly becoming going to be part of the Green Lantern Corps on the HBO Max television series. So that has some potential. But we're not done yet. I know we've only been, we ain't even 15 minutes in yet. So I'm just going to take this opportunity to show you a couple of grabs that I got that were non-comic books. And first up, there was a sale at McFarlane Toys. And you remember the Batman I got not too long ago? I was excited about picking that up. Gorgeous Todd McFarlane Batman statue. You remember. If not, go back and look. You'll see it. But I had to get the Superman. And I think this was on sale for like $40. But awesome Superman. I was stoked to get it. I don't. That looks like it's kind of based on Jim Lee. I don't know. Look at that face. I think that's some Jim Lee art there, not McFarlane. But yeah, I was stoked to get that for like, I think it's either 40 or 50. It wasn't more than 50, but it was a pretty good grab. I was happy to get it, add to my statue collection. And last but not least, just because you hung around this long, and I'm trying to stretch it out a little bit, but I got something completely non-comic book related in any way, shape, or form. But I got full foil. It is a full foil AB Discraft Zone. AB stands for Anthony Barella. But look at that thing. Look at that foil stamp on that disc. You know, if you followed me long enough, you know that one of my other passions, even though I'm gotten old now and beat to hell and I can't really play anymore, but I still love disc golf. And one of my favorite players is Anthony Barella. Young kid. He's been on the verge of greatness for 2-3 years now, and he just can't get over the edge, but I've been rooting for him. But I love that foil, that rattlesnake freaking stamp on there is just gorgeous. And of course it has his initials, AB. That's what they call him on the tour. They just call him AB instead of Anthony Barella. But I was stoked to get that. And the story behind this was I was at work, and there is a disc golf course less than a block from where I work, right down the street. And it was Saturday morning. I was about to get off work, and all of a sudden, all these disc golfers started coming in. And I was like, hey, is there a tournament today? And they said, yeah. And I was like, oh, sweet. Now they have a pro tournament every year called the Northwest Arkansas Open, and they have it at the same course. So I thought maybe that was it. And he said, no, it's just a local tournament. But I thought, hell, I'm going to kill some time. I had an hour to kill after I got off work because I had to go by the pharmacy and it didn't open till 9. But anyway, so I went down there and hung out with the guys, and you know, they were warming up their putters and stuff. And I was talking to the tournament director and got to know him, was talking disc golf and stuff. And he was a hell of a nice guy. But I always want to support local disc golf. So if I can't play, I bought some merch, and I bought this disc from him. Cool experience, cool disc. It's hanging up on my wall. Now all I need to do is get Anthony Barella's signature on it, and it would be awesome. But anyway, that's it for this week. Next week, we are going to have a nice, cool run of some silver to bronze Teen Titans comics that I picked up. Nice little run of those, mostly silver, from Volume 1 Teen Titans. Not that new Teen Titans or Tales of Teen Titans, but some actual Teen Titans. So we're going to get into that next week, because my Midtown is going to be like one book. So we'll get into that next week. And then I can't wait to show you what all I got. I got some really cool stuff I was really happy to get. Matter of fact, I'm going to put them in. I have a box dedicated for haul videos, and then I put my comics in there. Did you catch that? Yeah, nice. It's nice. Yeah, buddy. Some early Teen Titans. Can't wait to show them off to you guys. But anyway, gotta get, before you go, do all those YouTube things we love for you to do. Like, subscribe, comment, and share. And that is going to do it for this one. We will see you all in the next one. Peace.